Hello, my name is Chris. I call my garage the MotorHouse, and this is a Lotus, 1977 Lotus Series 4. It is a prototype, and the introduction video I did, which I guess is episode 1 on it, explains a lot more about it. So this is a restoration update. I guess we'll call this Vlog 2. So I have started the restoration. And let's start with where I did is take the bonnet off. And the bonnet, first thing you have to do is the grate, which I'll show you in a moment, is held on with some, not all, but some of those bolts that come through. That is the rubber nose that's on the front, and that's how the nose is held on. The hinge system is basically like a Europa. If you see that square bobbin, that is so that the hinge mechanism inside can be adjustable for alignment. So that's off. Let's get back to the car. So I took the radiator off. It's held on with 4 supports. 2 of them are still on the car. Get down here. Sorry for any shakiness and all. This is not what I do. I have no selfie stick. I have nothing but my phone. So that's what I'm doing. So these lower 2, one on either side, hold the lower part of the radiator, and then there's 2 arms that come off up here that hold the upper. This is for the coolant bottle. And taking the radiator off gets a lot of room. This air deflector comes off, and we get a good look at the front of the car. Now, what I did find of interest, the history of when the car was running, what happened. When the car was running, I guess we'll say 2 or 3 owners ago. But if we look at the timing, that's the first thing, is check out the timing. So if we have a dot for the intake and a dot for the exhaust just about lined up, we go down and look at the mark on the crank, and we are about 40 degrees out from top dead center. And something's wrong in the way this was set up. So that may have been part of the running problems that it had, but it was wrong what they did. And I did find it interesting that this little shelf area, this plate, has no drain holes in the corner. Maybe I'll find one when I clean it up a little more. The grounds all connect together here, and then one ground wire is brought to this point. Then that ground wire runs off, goes to here on the same rack, and then goes to, this is all for wiring for the front lights, and there is a connector for disconnecting this. I just find that it's got 2 points of connection where maybe all of this should have been in a single ring terminal and then a wire coming off to hit the other side. Just different. So clutch. This is the clutch slave cylinder, which activates the line back to the clutch. I don't know how well I'll be able to get to this side to show you, but there's another lever for doing the handbrake. But this is where I'm at with the front of the motor. This brace here will come off, which will allow easier access to get the engine and gearbox out. So let me get up here. And go over here. This is the radiator. It just has capture. It has nuts mounted on the side where the bolts go in to hold it in place. It'll need to record. That is the top radiator hose. This is the original radiator fan and shroud. This is the plate, the grill work on the front nose. It's just standard. I've seen it out there. I can get another piece I don't know about just trying to fix the rusted out places, but this grating is available. I've seen it out there. That is the extra fan that somebody mounted under the radiator to help push more air, and I don't think it really did any good. But that is where I'm at now for this episode 2. And I'll continue on, and when I have something more, I'll put another one out. But the goal is to get the engine and transmission out and get the car broken down, body separated from the chassis, so the chassis can be repaired and the body be repaired. Till the next episode.